Alright, I'm going live with the starting soon screen.
Start your engine!
The Burnt Rubber Racing Association Cup Series heads west tonight as round 4 of the season takes us to the wide, fast, and challenging Auto Club Speedway. Last week at Texas, it was Travis Farmer who found himself in victory lane after a strong performance, adding his name to the growing list of contenders looking to establish themselves in this year's championship battle. But tonight presents a completely different challenge. Auto Club's worn-out surface and multiple racing crews give drivers plenty of opportunities to move around and search for speed, but tire management will be just as important as outright pace. Those who can balance aggression with patience over the course of this race may find themselves fighting for the win when it matters most. As the season continues to gain momentum, every point becomes increasingly valuable. The championship contenders are looking to strengthen their position, while the rest of the field hopes to break through and make a statement here in Southern California. Will Travis Farmer make it back-to-back victories, or will a new driver rise to the occasion and conquer Auto Club Speedway? The field is set, the engines are getting ready to fire, and round 4 of the BRRA Cup Series is ready to go racing here at Auto Club Speedway. Good evening, racing fans, and welcome back to the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me, as always, is Wolfie. Wolfie, great to have you back in the booth, and feels weird being at Auto Club considering that it is no longer a track.
Yeah, it does, but hey, as long as it's still here and as long as it's still in the sim, you gotta race on it, right? You gotta have it on the schedule. And you mentioned it's out west, but the air temperature, I know it's nighttime, it's sitting at 69 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little bit colder than usual, even for nighttime out west, but you know, it could have an effect on the track, keep it cooler during the race, but the drivers are going to warm it up just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Once these Gen 6 cars get ripping around here, you see that track temp increase a little bit. Speaking of Gen 6 cars, let's see how they start tonight. Samuel Litchfield will start on pole position, and that 00 of Christopher Rosca will line up there on the outside row, making his best qualifying start of the season. Travis Farmer and Danny De Silva, 2 winners lining up in the second row. Jordan Journeau and Trenton Johns there in row number 3. Corey Clarkson, Alex Sweeney, row number 4. Gary Clark, Trevor Kelly, row number 5. Michael Ponder Jr. and Michael Durham round out your 12-car field tonight here at Auto Club.
A very good field right there, and it's nice to see Litchfield on the pole coming back. We won a race 2 weeks ago, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he kind of takes advantage of that. He's currently sitting 3rd in the standings right now, just behind Reyes. Reyes has not won any races, but he's had some solid finishes. He's currently 30 points behind De Silva.
The points battle definitely starting to heat up here in Auto Club, but remember, this is a 26 car schedule, so these drivers have plenty of time to make their way through the field. You see Samuel Litchfield serving Leo well. That means Christopher Rosca will start this race there in that Comet Delivery Services 00 machine there on the outside row. Pace car making its way through turns 3 and 4. See the pace truck there. Pulls off onto pit road. Coming to the start-finish line, Barney with the flag in hand. Green flag, we're racing here in Fontana. Great start there for the 00 of Christopher Rosca, getting a good jump there over Trenton Johns. Spoke to Christopher Rosca in the pre-race before we went live here. Said this is his best track. Running the top really fits his driving style, and he thinks he's going to do quite well here tonight. So you see Trenton Johns makes a move on the inside, takes the lead in that M&M's Hazel Spread 18. Travis Farmer back on top of the world. As I said in my pre-race intro, won at Texas just a week ago. Looking to be the first driver to go back-to-back in Season 4 and really show the people why he was last season's champion. 3 wide at the back of the pack here.
He's doing really well so far. He just has a lot of speed on that car, and he's very composed during races. You never see him get mad at anything. You never see him complain. You never see him race too aggressive. His composure is really what helps him keep positions.
Yeah, absolutely. Great point. You know, he is very calm, cool, and collected. That's what makes him such great of a race car driver. Now, speaking of race car drivers, one I want you to keep an eye out there is for that 37 Goodwrench machine. He started on pole position, but unfortunately had to serve an EOL. He's going to be starting here towards the back of the pack, but there's obviously some speed under the hood of that 37 Chevrolet. So keep an eye on Samuel Litchfield throughout the night, as he sets the fastest lap.
Whew. And he's already won one this season, so he's going to make his way through this field cruising. You see him trying to make a pass right there. He's trying to catch onto that 36. It's going to be a lot of work trying to get back up there into that top 3 positions, but once we get some cautions going and some green flag pit stops, he will not have any trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. Seeing right here for second side-by-side, Christopher Rosca and Travis Farmer. These two were once teammates, but MRC, Midwestern Racing Corporation, earlier this week let Travis Farmer go. He's now racing for a different team. Talked to Christopher Rosca about it beforehand, had no comment. So quite interesting, a driver change this early on into the season with such an amazing driver as the 18's loose on the top. Caution is out. Got loose at the top and went from first to last. Take a look at the replay here. Oh. This is slow motion here. Net code, but just went straight up into the 18.
Yeah, I think even without the net code right there,
there would have been contact.
00 was going to slide right up into him. And I know Johns isn't going to be too happy about that. He's already missing a start from this season. This is only his 3rd start, while most are currently on their 4th. And he's not sitting too good in the point stands right now, currently in 12th. So him losing all that position is such a big hit to him. He's probably going to have to pit for some damage to his back bumper too.
You see here Rosca, you're going to see him come into frame here momentarily. See him all the way there at the bottom, still trying to save that race car. Saves it, but moves all the way down to 4th. Stays out here on the pit stop. So we have 100 laps here in Fontana. We have about 35 to 40 laps of fuel in the tank. So we are looking at a 2-stopper. So these drivers are going to try to top off here. So we're looking at a 3-stopper. 2-stopper, 40, 80, and then 100. Some drivers maybe trying to make that a one-stopper, topping off, obviously maybe getting some damage fixed. Maybe some new tires there for the 18 to Trenton Johns. Let's bring him in here. Let's bring in the 18 to Trenton Johns and get his perspective on that one. Never mind. Let's get the double zeros perspective on that. Christopher Rosca, it's Robert and Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Slight contact, a little bit of netcode involved with the 18. Walk us through that one.
Yeah, got to run down the backstretch, started to look towards the inside. From my point of view, it looked like he started coming down. Lyota said it was netcode, so I'm going to take his word for it. But got a bad fast double zero here, trying to get our first win of the season and first one since last season at Charlotte, about halfway through. So bit of a dry streak, trying to get this double zero back to victory lane.
Yeah, walk us through what makes Auto Club so special for you. I know I talked to you before we started going live here, just about how this track suits your driving abilities. Walk us through that for the fans at home. What makes you so good here at Auto Club?
Yeah, this track's a multi-groove track, which means you can drive the bottom, you can drive the middle, you can drive the top. It means drivers can span out all over the place, drive whatever line they want. And realistically, you could be fast on any line, and I tend to favor having a loose car, ripping the top, riding next to the wall, and this track allows you to do that, and it's one of the best ways to get around this track, and it's honestly just suits what I do best, which is driving the top.
Over the last few weeks, though, you've had some very unfortunate wrecks. I think back to Daytona, getting flipped, literally, from second place on the final lap. Last few weeks, just nothing's really been going your way. How do you turn that around here at Auto Club and avoid the chaos?
Well, the strategy is you either stay towards the front trying to avoid the wrecks or stay towards the back trying to avoid the wrecks. The key thing is avoiding the wrecks. That's what's been the issue for me so far. Was in position to get a good finish at the 500 and got turned by, ironically, my teammate who was trying to push me, and had issues with that, or got wrecked there. And just trying to avoid the wrecks. I've had a couple of down weeks. I've had runs where I was fast, but wasn't fast overall the last 2 weeks at the intermediates to Atlanta and Texas. But this track really suits how I'm driving, and try to see if I can beat Sweeney off the line here and try and get back towards the top.
All right, well, good luck, and hopefully that dry streak for you ends tonight here at Auto Club.
Yeah, thank you.
Pace car pulls off here onto pit road. Going to take the green here. 8 laps in the books. 93 to go. The double zero on the 31 will lead us to green through the Geico restart zone. Great jump there for the double zero. See them spanning out behind him. 3 wide here for position. We see Samuel Litchfield try to beat Rosca here on the bottom. Already back up to the front of the field. Travis Farmer right behind him. Both these race winners. See, we're 2 wide for the lead. Samuel Litchfield to the bottom.
And what a shot by Sweeney right there to kind of swing themselves down to the bottom and try and make up some positions. It looks like it's worked out well for them. Rosca and Litchfield, the teammates are side by side right now, so you may see Litchfield try and back off a little bit here, and him and Rosca make a run for it. They have to use each other to their advantage in this race.
Yeah, exactly. Using your teammates is going to be the name of the game right now. The top 4 all in benefit of Christopher Rosca, although, I mean, even if you're on a teammate, you're still going to battle. If you're still on a team, you're going to battle your teammate. The top 3 are part of Midwestern Racing Corporation. And then Travis Farmer, talked about him just a short while ago before the caution. They traded him to Farmer Lyota Sweeney Racing. That is their technical alliance team. So think Hendrick Inspire or Joe Gibbs Racing and Furniture Row. Similar concept. 2 separate teams that are working together for the same goal. 25, Danny and Christopher Rosca side by side here down the backstretch heading into turn 3.
really good to have those alliances right there. I mean, these teams are really, really small. You're lucky if you have 4 drivers. Some of these teams are only able to get 3, and there's one sitting with only 2 drivers, and Green Phantom Motorsports has the 27 of Grace. The other 3 spots are, well, Phantoms. So these teams that have 4 drivers really, really have to use that to their advantage, and they have really, really good drivers in that lineup.
Exactly. Midwestern Racing Corporation has been the dominant team of the Burnt Rubber Racing Association. They've won the last 3 Constructors' Championships back to back to back. Looking to do that again. Currently 174 points away from FLS. That's Farmer Lyota Sweeney Motorsports, which they also are a technical alliance of. So, I mean, no one can really top Midwestern Racing Corporation. Small team out of Wisconsin, dominating here in the Burnt Rubber Racing Association. They haven't had the same luck with that 00 in other racing divisions, but something's just clicked for them here in BRRA.
It really has. And you have 3 drivers currently driving in the top 3 right now. It doesn't get much better than that. That is teamwork that you really can't buy. And you see Litchfield giving DeSilva a little bit of boost, trying to bump and get up there. The 11 of Clark going to jump down and try and get some work going. He's going to get blocked by Litchfield. Litchfield got to move up to that top line right there, and the number 11 will follow him. Travis Farmer close behind.
And Travis Farmer looking to go back-to-back, first driver to do it in the season. We've had 4 different winners over 4 weeks. That may change tonight. Will we have 5? Will we still have 4? We don't know, and we still have 88 laps of racing to go here in Fontana. Contact 00 around. Through the grass goes Christopher Rosca. And his bad luck continues as the caution flies.
Oh no, that should not be too much damage on that car. He's lucky he didn't slide all the way through the grass and into the wall. Really, really loose right there, able to save it. And he's going to be a little bit upset about that one, I'm sure. It looked like he did get turned. DeSilva was right behind him. No, I think Rosca just came down on him, honestly. I didn't see DeSilva move up there.
Well, let's take a look here. Get the closest camera angle we can. Or static. Try riding on board. Oh, can we get the other side? Yeah. Yeah, let's ride on board the 25. Yeah,
I think it was a little bit of both.
yeah. Just
It's just a racing incident.
Yeah, I believe that's just a racing incident. We see the field coming through there. Then Roscoe all the way back there. It's, again, really unfortunate incident. Let's bring in the 25 here, Danny DeSilva. Both of them teammates made contact. Let's bring them in. Danny, it's Robert and Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Walk us through what happened there. Just a racing incident, or?
I'm obviously limited to what I'm able to see here in the cockpit, but I obviously was not an intentional thing. Teammate, obviously. just trying to battle hard, and I think it might have been a combination of net code / the cars being very bumpy on these straights and corners here. You know, we see sparks coming off these cars so much. I think a lot of it played into that. But from now on in this race, I'm definitely going to be giving everybody else a little bit more space, seeing as we're getting close and stuff like this is happening.
The netcode has been pretty bad here with these with these Gen 6 cars. I know that heading into Season 5, a big hot topic of debate is maybe switching cars. Do you think that the netcode is a Gen 6 issue, or do you think it's just an iRacing issue?
I would argue it would be both, but I've done a lot of official races the past couple days and week or so, and I really haven't experienced anything else. Only in this car specifically have I had issues, so I think it might be more so just a Gen 6 issue. It is an older car, and iRacing doesn't really frequently update it as much, so there could be some issues there.
Do you support moving away from these Gen 6 cars to a more stable platform?
If we're going to keep having issues like this, then yeah. I mean, I really love the platform. These cars are one of the last great NASCAR generations, so would love to keep it if we can find a resolve for this issue. But if not, I definitely want to move on to something where we can experience better racing.
And what would that be?
Either back to the next gens or possibly looking towards something fun like the car tomorrow even.
I like that idea. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Green flag back out here at Auto Club. $37.25 battling out here. The 84 and the 11. The 00 right behind us. We're 3 wide into turn 2. Still 3 wide. You see Travis Farmer all the way back there in 9th, battling it out to get back to the front of the pack. Trenton Johns dives deep, 3 wide with Rosca for 3rd. Right behind the 84. Gonna try to go to the outside, hits the wall, nowhere to go. He's all over the back bumper of Jordan Journeau. 37 Samuel Litchfield right down there. You're gonna see Rosca, that bad fast 00 Comment Services Chevrolet Camaro. Gonna go 3 wide, heading back into 2. See Trenton Johns back out towards the front of the field. Samuel Litchfield right behind. Gonna get the overtake. Try to get the overtake done here on the 00.
And it seems like everybody that's kind of taking the brunt of the beginning, Johns, Rosca, and Litchfield, have made their way back up in the field. So that's good to see these drivers really, really clawing up there as the silver. Gonna make a pass on that 84 of Journeau right there. He's in a 3 wide battle right now for 2nd. That one's heating up. 01 of Durham. He's backing up from it, and a lot of good battles up for the lead right now in that top 3 position.
Yeah, Jordan Journeau falling all the way back to 6th now. John's back out to the lead. Rosca right behind. Michael Durham to 4th. As the 18 gets turned right up into the field. Trenton Johns backwards. The 01 with damage. The 22 all over the place. Hits the 31. Travis Farmer, heavy damage. Michael Durham, heavy damage. And the caution flies. What happened there? Oh, a terrible netcode. It's right on board. So Rosca, slight contact there really upsets the car. And then a huge case of netcode. Oh my god. Look at that netcode right there. There's a foot between the 18 and the 00 right there. See the 18 going sideways in front of the field. Looks like he tags the 00, which tags the 9. Then the 9 hard into the wall. A lot of netcode incidents happening tonight here at Auto Club. Let's bring in Roscoe once again. Roscoe, welcome back to the booth. Welcome back to the booth. Not for the reason you'd hope, though.
Nope.
Another incident with really, really bad netcode. I talked with Danny De Silva about this in his race interview, and I brought up just how many netcode incidents there have been. From your perspective, do you think that this is a iRacing issue or a Gen 6 issue?
It's a mix of both. It's iRacing just recently did an update, and the Gen 6s were not a part of that, and it messed up with all the stuff with the netcode and the prediction software, and all the stuff that goes into how iRacing runs. The Gen 6s are considered a legacy car. They were last run in real life back in 2021. So 5 years ago, technically a legacy car. It's not labeled as a legacy car yet, but that's why we've had such bad netcode issues, because iRacing just hasn't taken the time to update the cars because they aren't used in real life.
Which
is unfortunate, because I love these cars.
Well, the Gen 4 cars get updated.
That was a bit of a rare incident because they now had the software to properly scan the cars and update them to what they were more like. It was a rough scan earlier, and now they actually properly updated the cars to what they were more prototypically be in real life. So that was a bit of an oddball, as well as the fact that iRacing still uses the Gen 4 cars as a official series race. So
got it.
It's what it is, but
I also talked to the 25 about this. I know rumors have been flying around here that heading into Season 5, there may be a car change here in the BRRA Cup Series. Do you think that all of this netcode will be a big factor into that?
it's a big factor. It was one of the factors we had with determining when we do the revote for the cars. We ran the same cars Season 1 as we did Season 3. I wasn't actually here Season 2, so I can't verify what cars we used that season. Season 1, we used the next gen. Season 3, we used the next gens. We did a car revote for Season 4. And how that works is I, as the league admin, will put up a poll and have the drivers vote on what cars they want to race with the options of what I'm willing to produce as the Cup Series cars. And we had 4 options last season. We had running the Gen 5s, the COTs, early Gen 6, the 2011 to 2013 cars. So I was using the Fusions and the not the Monte Carlos.
Yes,
I don't remember what it was. Monte Carlos and the Camrys, or the 2021 cars, the Camaros, the Mustangs, and the Camrys, and the next gens, the late Gen 6s won. So that's what we used going into Season 4. We're going to have a car revote. We'll have those same 4 options, and I have a feeling we're gonna switch either to the early Gen 6s or the next gens. I'm not sure which one's going to win the vote yet. I'm obviously going to pick these cars. I love these cars. They're a lot of fun. But we'll see what happens as we go back green here.
All right, good luck. Green flag flies once again here at Auto Club. The 8418 jump the field. Danny De Silva right behind. You can see them fanning out 3 wide here towards the back of the pack. Danny De Silva trying to see if he can get in the middle of this. So the caution flies once again. And the 22 wrecking at the back. Take a look at what happened. You're going to see him just get loose here. And that brings out the caution. Wolfie, we're 25 laps into this one. A lot of net code, a lot of single car spins. What are your takes?
Let's see some racing, man. I feel like we're getting all these cautions and not giving us a chance to see what these guys really got. They're burning fuel on these caution laps. Tires aren't taking as much wear, so that could be a huge factor coming in to the rest of these laps. It's odd when you get this much downtime as a driver, and it's really frustrating because you got to rethink your strategy on the next green flag around everybody else, or possibly you got to think, should I stay on the same strategy? It creates a lot of stress, and a lot of times it can create a lot of overthinking.
Yeah, exactly. It's also playing into the fuel strategy here. Drivers are using a lot less fuel here under caution, allows them to go longer.
It's just got to be frustrating right now to just not be green and having to sit behind this pace truck. And some of these drivers are really happy. Like, I assume the top three, they're going to have another chance to pull away right here. They did split up just a little bit from the rest of the pack at the beginning of our last restart, but got to see if they can replicate this right here. I'm sure Roska and his teammates are discussing their strategy. Litchfield and Roska, they're sitting in 6th and 7th right now, so they're going to be able to help each other out to get up there into the field. Hopefully get back up there with De Silva.
Yeah, a lot of laps have been run under pace car tonight. Looking to break that habit here. 26 laps in the books, just over 75 to go. See Roska dropping to the rear of the field here.
Nice Thursday night cruise for some of these guys.
Now, Noah's dropping to the back of the pack, waiting for clarity on race control for that one. I'm assuming a penalty, just not sure what. See Gary Clark getting an EOL penalty for cause of caution. We're going to stack it back up here. 1 to green. Going to take the green flag with 28 laps in the books. 73 to go. And getting clarity from race control had an EOL for cause of caution last time round. Never gave it to him, decided, I'm going to give it to him now. So that's why the double zeros at the back of the pack here. See Travis Farmer also back here. Not running well due to damage. Hopefully he can recover and make his way back up to the front of the field. And fight for his second win in a row. John Journeau and Ponder, the top three, haven't had... I'm sorry.
You're all good.
That trails you were talking about. What were you about to say?
Take us away. Take us away. Go for it.
All right, coming through the Geico restart zone. We're back green here at Auto Club. The 18, great start. Currently, the top three have not had wins yet. But this man has, and that's the 25. He's now in second.
Always De Silva. It always feels like De Silva finds himself in these miracle spots as he tries to overtake Johns right here. Could get him on the straightaway. Johns defending for dear life right now. Just trying to get the speed to get slightly ahead of De Silva. And De Silva is going to get around him. Journeau tried to join the party right there. He's also going to be able to pass Johns John's not having the best restart right there as the pack gets really, really wide in these turns. Some even going 3 wide.
Yeah, this track, again, is multi-grooved and very wide. It allows us 2, 3, 4 wide racing. For position, you're going to see Trenton Johns drive deep into the inside. But the 25 is going to get the momentum at the top. 84, 37 make contact. 34 shoots down. Almost tags the 01. 84 trying to get back in line. Cuts off the 13 of Michael Ponder Jr.
Looking like I-95 in the middle of that pack right now.
Yeah, bumper to bumper and chaos.
Would you rather be in a race car or driving on I-95? I
Race
think
car.
Most people,
Race car.
most people would be race car immediately.
Yeah, I-95 is a different breed. Yeah, down here, at least down here, I got I-65, which is just 2 lanes, bumper to bumper. Not a whole lot of chaos. I'd rather that than I-95.
Daytona 500.
Yeah.
I'd rather be Daytona 500. Yeah. Oh, man. 13 really slid into the wall right there. He's still trying to grab some grip from that race car. Finally going to get back in line. Not much changing in the pack right now. Kind of straightening the lines out. Litchfield going to break that spell. Trying to get around this 0-1 of Durham right here. The 13 and 18 having a competitive battle right now. Ponder and Johns. Ponder is all over the place. Making use of those grooves wisely. Durham shoots out for the lead right here. De Silva trying to take it back. Has Litchfield on his bumper. The teammates really helping each other out. Rosca now in that 4th position as well. 3 out of the top 4 are teammates right now, so keep that in mind as you watch them push each other around. 13 and 18's battle has concluded. Ponder overtakes Johns, and De Silva going to be able to regain the lead.
Yeah, Michael Durham lighting the world on fire. Hasn't really shown us much in the first 3 rounds, but making a statement here at Auto Club, currently running 2nd. But contact sideways, 0-0 around, and the caution flies. Commentator's curse, man.
Oh, man. That is so unlucky for Durham right there. Had the fastest lap on the track, too. Was making such good pace. And just gets turned right there. How unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly. Caution flies here. Take a look at the replay. I think he just gets loose there on the top. Yeah, just... Oh, no. Even more net code, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, front view of that one.
Oh. Yep. Right there.
Oh, that is disastrously right there. That is... 37 is lucky he kept himself up during that as well. And what a good save right there by Durham to keep it out of the wall. Got that car straight immediately when he got into the grass.
Yeah, I honestly think that the league admins need to take a look at this racing product and with how bad the net code is. I mean, except for the single spin by the 22, all 4 of we've had 5 cautions. 4 of them have been caused by netcode. That is an issue.
Some arguments could be made that the De Silva Rosca incident was a little bit more than netcode, but we won't get into that right now.
Well, I mean, netcode was a big influence in these wrecks.
Yeah. I mean, half the times these cars aren't even touching. Like, it's got ridiculous over the last 3 races. The Daytona 250 wasn't too bad.
No, because after the Daytona 250, iRacing made that update that Christopher Roscoe was talking about maybe 10 laps ago. And and it's really messed up these cars. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets even worse if we have a mid-season swap. Similar to in real life when the car of tomorrow took over mid-season from the Gen 4s back in, what was that, 2006? 7? I think it was 2007 because Kyle Busch was still in the 5 because he won the first race of the COT car at Bristol, and in Victory Lane said that the car was awful.
Just entering a lot of outside factors right now, and it's unfortunate for some of these drivers trying to race their hearts out and trying to be aggressive, but it feels like you can't be aggressive without some outside factor just affecting your race fully and taking you out. It creates a kind of fear to kind of go for it, to make those risky moves, and it does not put a good product on the track.
Yeah, exactly. When drivers are scared to take a gap that may not exist, it's almost like their cars are fatter than they seem to be. Like they're a lot fatter than they think they are. That's basically what iRacing thinks. It thinks that the cars are somewhere there aren't, and that's what netcode is. It's when iRacing thinks, oh, the car is right here instead of where it actually is. Well, if he's right here, he's making contact, so we have to spin around, whatever the car is. That's what's happening right now, and in that iRacing update, that's what's messed these cars up so bad. So I know the race admins in this league do an awesome job at what they do, but I definitely think they need to go back to the drawing board here and maybe switch sooner rather than later, because the netcode is just getting worse and worse by the week.
We gotta get some tech time with Robert McKay more often on these streams. It didn't have to be a new segment.
I mean, as a state officer for Schools USA Tennessee, my job is to talk and talk and talk. So, no.
What would we know about talking?
I'm kind of used to it. Pace car pulls off here. Coming to the restart zone. And we're back racing here at Auto Club.
Oh, man. What a jump for De Silva right there. He's going to be able to make some ground. Litchfield just going to follow right after him. Rosca, that third place car, he's going to have Ponder trying to take him under. Ponder has had some very, very aggressive racing. He's really been pushing that car the last couple laps.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe pushing it too hard. It'll be interesting to see what the tire wear is towards the end of this run. We're going to see Rosca run the bottom here, try to gain positions. Currently up to third. Slight contact between the 13 and the 01 there, right behind Rosca. Got on board the rear here. This is on board the back of Samuel Litchfield. We're going to see deep dive here by the 13. Contact 18 around, 84 around. And the caution flies once again. I swear up and down if this is another netcode incident. Yet even more netcode. Look at that.
My Lord.
Oh my god.
I don't need my glasses on to see that one. Oh no.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, the netcode gets him loose, See right there. Hey, I feel like it's getting worse and worse, even by the lap.
I think the drivers should take their steering wheels off mid-race as a protest. On a straightaway, though.
Let's bring in the 31 here, Chris Lyotta, or not the 31, race control here, Chris Lyotta. Let's bring him in here. Chris Lyotta, it's Robert McCann, Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I love netcode.
We've been talking about it over the last few cautions. All of our cautions tonight, so we're on caution number 6, I believe, if I counted correctly. All of them except
correct.
Yeah.
There, and I'm gonna apologize on behalf of me for one of them. The EOL with the 00 and the 22 self-spinning. It was a perfect combination with the 22 spinning, so I gave him the EOL based on the self-spin, but Rosca also had one from the previous yellow where he got into Trenton.
Yeah, another netcode incident.
I forgot to give it to them.
Yeah, I said all of them except for the 22 self-spin at least had some influence, if not completely caused, by netcode. We've been talking about this.
No, the 18 and 001 was
That one was
being an idiot.
That one, yeah, you're right. That one did, but okay, so the other 3 or 4.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk some behind the scenes stuff here that the chats may not recognize. Apparently in this season of build, it started last week. From last week that it messed up the whole car, the netcode, the server.
Yeah, Roscoe was talking about that.
So I'm talking with Rosca, and behind the scenes stuff, we might have to change the product because I'm not about to sit here and do this every week.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. I know that Rosca, right now the plan is
Rosca wants to finish the season without a shadow of a doubt to run this car. I don't trust this car. I told Rosca we gotta give it a couple of weeks, see if there's a patch that comes out for it. If we don't get a patch for this car, I'm gonna expect Rosca to do the right thing here.
And what car do you think you'd move to?
That's the problem. That would have to be a league decision to figure it out. I would like to do something similar to the Gen 6s. It might be the ARCA series. We might be able to do Legacy ARCA with all the setups that it has. It produces really great racing. There's some other factors that we can apply to it as well. But it's definitely got to be something similar to what the Gen 6 is.
All right, well, hopefully that you guys can make that decision quickly because, I mean, even as a broadcaster and a fan at home, the netcode's getting pretty out of hand.
And it's not even like I can defend it either because I'm looking... That last one, if you looked at the last one...
We did, yeah.
Jordan barely comes down and... Oh! 4 car lengths away! Pow! Spins.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
It really is. We'll let you get back to it. Hopefully we won't have to have you in the booth again.
Yeah,
but...
we're green, but if I have to come back in the booth, have some fun.
All right. Green flag back out once again here at Auto Club. Three wide back at the pack here for 5th.
Really, really brave side-by-side racing right here from all of these cars. Not letting that net code affect them whatsoever.
Whoa.
They want to... Oh, my Lord. Speaking of...
That was contact. That was a netcode. Yeah,
Touch
that
him.
was contact.
Oh my lord, and that was too. Johns cannot catch a break. Takes the 13 a ponder with him. I'm speechless.
Yeah, back here under caution again.
We're gonna have to get a look at both of the almost wreck Johns had, and then the wreck he had with the 13. Have to get a look at both of those pieces of contact on the replay. That was strange right there.
Okay, so this was definitely contact. Yeah. You've got to be kidding me.
I didn't see him touch.
Nope.
No. Getting into the wall, he just slows down right here. And the 84 comes down, trying to get away from the 31. Oh, man.
Is there contact? Or is this yet another case of netcode? No, there's contact.
Definitely contact.
Yeah, it looks like the 84 just gravitates up into the... But all of that never would have happened if the 18 didn't get netcoded and got tight and slow at the top. Let's bring in the 84 here. Let's bring in Jordan Janot. Jordan, it's Robert McKay and Wolf here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Walk us through that one. Obviously, the contact
Netcode.
that you had, wasn't netcode, or did you feel like you got netcoded from the 31 at the bottom?
No, there's desync. It was netcode for us. It looks different for every car. Makes it impossible to know where other people are at. For me, Sweeney was right on my door and ran me out of room. For him, he had plenty of space to me. For Chris, he had plenty of space to me. Trenton saw him right on my door just like I did. From what he could barely see. And to me, I had more room to Trenton than I did, but to Trenton, I was right on him. So
we're dealing
iRacing's just broken.
So we're dealing with desync too.
Yep, iRacing's real fun right now.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's pull in our friend Chris Lyoto again. Thank you for joining us, Jordan.
Yep.
Chris Lyoto, welcome back to the booth. That wasn't long.
I knew it was going to happen.
Now we're dealing with desync. Walk us through, for the fans at home, walk us through what desync is.
Not fun.
Well, yes, but the technical...
So that one actually started because, believe it or not, that one actually started because Roska got into the back of Trenton. Trenton saved it, and Trenton took the blame for it. Apparently, he came down a little more on Roska, which I'll give him benefit of the doubt, he did. And then as they were saving it, the netcode struck and was like, "Yay, I'm going to turn myself into Trenton. Yay!" I'm sorry, this is going to turn into a joke.
Can I be honest? It is. It's...
Roska's gonna go back and watch this, and he's not gonna be happy. But at the end of the day, this needs to happen. We need to move on. It's getting old.
I've seen some pretty bad races over my broadcasting career. They've all had one thing in common. Contact after contact after contact after contact. I remember we did a 300-lap race.
We wouldn't have contact after contact after contact after contact if there wasn't
Exactly.
fucking netcode involved.
Exactly. So I definitely think that this race needs to not happen again. and hopefully we don't have to deal with this.
No,
Not
no,
Auto
it's
Club.
No. What you fail to realize is that it's not a problem with the service. It's a problem with the car.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, racing the Gen 6s shouldn't happen for a while, at least, until we fix it. As we're back, Green, we're going to let you go back to your job. Again, hopefully we won't have to pull you in again.
Stay in here and just be silent.
You as well, but...
I would love that.
We'll let you go back.
I miss him already.
Yeah. Great to have him in the booth. What a great personality from the race control here. Also races the 31 on road courses.
Oh, my Lord.
Speaking of the 31.
Oh, he's trying to get it back there. He is going to be able to. There's a hard hit in the wall. He's going to lose some positions after that contact was made. And see him slowing down. Durham still with the fast slap, sitting in 12th right now. It's heavy racing from this 11 of Clark onto the back of
We haven't had
Clark.
We haven't had a lot of racing to set the fastest lap.
No, we have not. Surprised the fastest lap wasn't set on the caution at the beginning of the race.
Yeah. Gary Clark, Trenton John, side by side. Oh!
Oh, my Lord.
Hard hit.
Contact. Was that the second bit of contact that they had on that restart?
That was a hard hit for Alex Sweeney.
It was.
He received a meatball here.
Oh, that. Can we go back to the first incident with the 31? At the beginning of the restart? Oh, yeah. I think that was a little bit of retaliation right there. Oh, man. That is...
Before we jump to conclusions, let's try it on board here at the 31.
I don't know, Robert.
Well, I'd like to cement evidence A.
Oh, yeah. Anger boiling right there is what happened. The net code being frustration and getting turned on the immediately on the restart. The 31 is going to have to answer to race control right there. I see Rosca and Chris. They're already in a VC talking things out.
Guess who we get to talk to again?
Yes! Yes!
Welcome back.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Or not.
Oh. He'll be back in here. He'll join himself. You don't got to ask him. We're halfway through this thing. Barely halfway through this thing.
We are officially halfway. 50 laps in the book, 51 to go.
I mean, where else can you find drama like this except the Burnt Rubber Racing Association? I think.
I mean, Love Island. There's no netcode on Love Island.
It's true.
We're also going to get drama and race cars. That's the answer you need right there.
Robert, me and you are heading over to that island soon, and we're gonna find beautiful, beautiful love.
Oh, I know who we don't love tonight, and that's netcode. But yeah, going back to the incident with the 31 and the 01, It was intentional. There's no other way I can describe it. Unfortunately, that is straight up retaliation.
I knew it as soon as I saw it. It looked so odd, and I remember the contact at the beginning of that restart. Robert, usually I'm good at talking, but there's just, I feel like there's not much to say here. Everything on your screen is very self-explanatory. You can form the opinions for yourself. We've formed them in the booth for ourselves, and they're strong. They're very strong.
I definitely we're supposed to be unbiased as commentators, but I definitely think that they need to go back to the drawing board because it's gotten worse and worse and worse as the night goes on, and drivers are really getting frustrated now. As obviously you can see with the 31, tempers are starting to boil a bit. We still have half a race left. And if we still go on this pace, we're going to be done in about an hour. It's been an hour to go through 30-second laps. So do 50 divided by 60, or 60 divided by 50. It's taking us over a minute per lap on average.
Can't do math.
A little over a minute per math or per lap. That's how many cautions we've had. All right. Back under green here at Auto Club.
I know you guys just went green, and I know I was pulled in earlier. Hi, I'm back. Boy,
Welcome back.
do I love penalties.
Yeah, that was clearly intentional by the 31.
You missed the previous lap.
Silva goes around strong, and he takes
oh.
Roscoe with him. His bumper is
Oh.
flying, and another caution tonight. We have race control in here with us, so he's probably face palming, and we get his live reaction. Oh man!
I swear to God.
I love netcode. I love netcode. I love
Oh my-
netcode.
oh
my Lord.
God. Oh my God. That is the worst case so far I think we've seen tonight.
Chris, we may have to take care of this.
And let's ride on board here at the 00 for that one. Lyota, take us through what you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hard hit there for Rosca.
Roscoe.
Has the meatball flag. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Walk us through what's going through your mind right now as race control. I mean, all these incidents happening. What are your thoughts?
I love netcode. La da 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 da.
It's a beautiful song.
We need to play that before every Gen 6 race from now on.
We need to get a Burnt Rubber Racing Association Grammy.
Yeah. We're down to what? 6 cars?
What it seems like.
Rosca. Oh, look at that damage from Christopher
Wow.
Rosca there.
It's so unfortunate because Rosca sounded so excited about this race. He really, really believed he was going to get a good finish. And I believed it too. This is... It's heartbreaking to watch this. Rosca has just had a really, really hard season so far.
Yeah, let's bring him in here. Thank you for joining us, Chris Lyota. We will probably see you again. Hopefully not, but... Rosca, welcome back to the booth. Oh, I don't even know what to say at this point.
I locked up, car snapped, and I slid into Silva.
No.
Took out all 3 MRC drivers.
I'm not saying
No, we're
that.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that right now.
We're not talking
Do
about
not
the elephant
bring
in the
that
room.
No, do not bring that up because we're gonna talk about that after the race between Lyota and myself. Just focus on the race.
Alrighty then. We'll let you get back to it. Alrighty then. Tempers flying already. I'm at a loss for words at this point.
I am too. You're trying to cut away to me for a segment. Neither of us are able just to explain what's happening.
Yeah, someone who is having a good time, though, is the 18 at Trenton Johns. I mean, he's back up through the field, vibing it out, apparently having a great time. He's going to be starting up here in second. So let's see what happens. Pace car pulls off, and we're going to be back green here. Did the guy go restart zone pack green here at Fontana?
I expect this field to even out. To get single file immediately during this restart. John's very aggressive driver, of course, will try to make his rounds on Farmer.
We're like 4 wide. You're sadly mistaken. These drivers, even with the netcode, still do get it out. 45 to go.
I'm scared. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life.
I am too. This is scary. As long as we don't have netcode, let's make it like 5 laps without a netcode incident, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, we see. See De Silva. He's trying to crank around that 22 of Clark right now. Those two will get separated. He's going to have a chance for it. He'll have Litchfield right in front of him, his teammate right there. He's trying to do something with that. He comes down. Very dangerous move, and he's going to be able to pass 2. And oh my lord. A little bit of a slide out by Ponder right there.
A little bit of a desync issue, I think. 84 getting loose at the top. Getting real close to the 00. I don't like it, but even when the drivers get close. Maybe we're good now. Maybe the racing gods have prevailed for 5 seconds.
If you compliment them, they'll torture us.
Sure do love torturing us.
Constantly. Every day.
Anyway. Side by side here at the 22 is the 00. 13 really loose there on the bottom. Gonna block the 84. 00 pushing the 13 here, moving down to the bottom. 3 wide down the front stretch. Battling up here for position, field spreading out. I think they're starting to gain their confidence a little bit. Looks like the netcode has prevailed momentarily.
Some opportunities for them to make it to the
00
field.
scraping the wall. Almost gets...
Still sideways. And he has that 36 really on his bumper right now, so that is scary. That bails out of that situation.
That keeps it straight and green.
Yeah, watching Litchfield and De Silva make their way through this field right now. They are currently on the fresher tires, along with Renault.
13 getting real loose, made contact, actual contact.
Car is easier to save when you have that actual contact and you're bracing for it.
13 getting real loose, made contact, actual contact. 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 13 getting real loose, made contact, actual Yeah, and the car's just not like, oh, I'm gonna spin now. Good luck. Because that's been what's happening. See Samuel Litchfield battling here for second. Here comes De Silva on the inside. Getting some good racing in here. 40 to go.
Is really trying to take advantage of having only 8 laps on those tires right there. Finally making a good run at it. Litchfield and De Silva still leading this race. John's currently catching up to them, but Farmer's sliding up the track right there, attempting to work with him. John slides back in behind those 3. Farmer going to come back out, trying to make that pass on De Silva. Is successful in it. Now he has to take out Litchfield. That battle is insisting to go the way of Farmer. Litchfield going to slide up a little bit, but Farmer just going to lose a little bit of speed and traction on that pass. And all that work he made to get up there, it's going to be for nothing as he falls behind the 84 of Journeau and the 18 of Johns. Really getting caught out to dry right here.
4 wide for second right here. I mean, with the history that's been tonight, I wouldn't be doing this, but to each their own.
Gotta work eventually.
Getting some really good racing in here. 37 laps to go. Double zero hitting the wall there. Oh, that may have been netcode right there. A little bit of contact with the 25 and the double zero. That may have been actual.
The driver still.
Yeah, that may have been actual contact.
That's what it looked like.
Roska hitting the wall there on the backstretch.
I can't get enough of this camera angle.
I can't get enough of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And by far the best camera in iRacing. Oh. Okay. I swear to God. If I hit this button that says
contact.
Review Rec. Please be real contact. Please be real contact.
Can we get a steal on that? Can we get a still shot? Roska used the force to wheel the number 11 out of that position.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on.
Robert, I want to cry.
I really want to pull Kurt Busch right now, but I really don't want this stream taken down.
I watched Toy Story 5 today, and that one made me cry a little bit. This one's making me cry harder. You know how hard it is to make somebody cry at something more than they would a Toy Story movie?
And they're two separate cryings, too. Like, this is a pain cry.
This is a painful cry. This is why we need to go to Love Island, as we mentioned before. Somebody could be holding us right now. You know, they're gonna be having a really serious discussion about this, and watching the stream back after. They're gonna hear us mentioning Love Island, and it's probably gonna be a heated discussion on whether they should move the cars or not. It's just.
I've never watched Love Island in my life, by the way. Never. Never. I'm not into reality TV. Now, if you were to tell Team 62, aka my state officer team, they would all strangle me. But or especially my state officer coach, she would really strangle me. I've never. It's very hard to make me speechless in a broadcast booth. I am very much speechless right now. We still have 32 laps. That was our longest green flag run of the day.
It was a good green flag run. It was very enjoyable. What just what an evening. I mean, despite all the problems, we've got a lot of personality from the drivers today. We've learned a lot about some drivers today. This is such a huge storyline race. I mean, yeah, you had the 31 of Sweeney just straight up turn into the 1 of Durham. Take him out. Both of those drivers are out. Sweeney off a DQ. Durham still has the fastest lap of the race from all these cautions. So we may see somebody finish 11th, be out of the race, get intentionally wrecked, and still have the fastest lap at the end of this thing.
Yeah, this is I would rather race shopping carts over this. I would rather we all get out of the cars, go to Walmart, grab shopping carts, and just run around the track. I feel like that would be better than this. And the green flag flies once again.
Maybe it'll stay that way.
Great jump by the 37. You know, there's a Amazon warehouse now where Auto Club is. Maybe we can all grab forklifts and race forklifts around here. That would be fun. Oh. Hard in the wall, Corey Clark. Hard in the inside wall.
Caution.
We stay green. Okay. No caution flown for Corey Clark. Fake race control is finally sick of this. Travis Farmer ripping the bottom here. Overtakes the 25 and the 84. Looking to make a pass on the 37 heading down the backstretch. Side by side for the lead into turn 4. 29 to go.
Farmer and Litchfield, both looking for their second win of the season. So a lot of implication up there in that 1-2. De Silva also looking for a second win of the season. Currently sitting in 4th. Going to move up to 3rd with that pass on Journeau. The 36 really riding behind Drano right there. Got really close. Got really lucky in that situation. Tia John's going to pull up beside him. He's top 3, and he spins. The 36 getting spun by the 18 of John's right there. As another caution comes out with 29 to go.
I think this one may have been actual contact.
Oh, yeah. His for the first.
I think this was netcode again.
I don't think so. The 18 of John's was inside the 36. Oh, my God, it was.
Oh my god. It's my... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my god.
You know, I wish we had cams, Robert, so we could just cut to the cams. And just
Yeah, maybe next week. We do have the ability. We used to have them. I don't think you want to suit. I don't think you want to see the faces I'm making. Oh my god. How about we bring in our favorite person, shall we? Welcome to the torture chamber. Even more netcode.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
If I had half of the mind to speak right now, I would speak it. But I already went off in the whole iRacing server itself. So I'm not gonna benefit you guys and the fans and all of them that are watching. But I'm at the point of where you got stupid idiots, you got people who think they're right, you got people who think they're smart, you got people who have all this fucking talent in the world and they don't know what a fucking patience bar is. All these wrecks have been triggered either because of netcode or because they're fucking too stupid to realize that you have all this talent and you can't fucking do anything. And then when you got guys that backtalk race control, it's even worse.
Is that what's happening right now behind the scenes?
Oh yeah, I got Trenton fucking cursing me out, and I'm like, I had enough. There was a point where Roscoe's like, let him talk, and he's just like, yeah, I would if you could get your words out, and I'm like, brother, shut the fuck up. So I got half a fucking ass to be a dick right now and absolutely just murder people, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
We'll let you get back to it then. Okay.
We apologize for the language and strong words, folks. It's not typical for Green Flag Racing Network broadcast. So you have 26 to go right here. Trying to get this race finished. Trying to get these drivers' frustrations out and hopefully get somebody the win right here. Yeah, Farmer and De Silva, they're looking for their second. Janot looking for his first. Litchfield sitting in fifth, also looking for his second. And John's in fourth, an aggressive driver looking for his first. So a lot of good racers who could win it as we go back green right here.
Green flag back in the air here in Fontana. Danny De Silva out to the lead. 25 to go. $25.84 side by side, heading out of 4. See the 9 shooting up the track a little bit, 3 wide down near the front stretch. Love it when someone blitz past the digger cam.
Brings me joy. It makes me smile. "24 laps of green flag racing on the Green Flag Racing Network would also make me smile right now."
It will make me a very happy man.
Hitting 10:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now. So a little bit of a late one. The lights are fully out on the track. This nighttime air, 68 degrees outside right now. Track temp has dropped a single degree since we have been racing. And because of all the cautions, the track hasn't had any time to heat up. It's currently at a very cold 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Only 1 degree hotter than the air temp. So not a big factor in this race. A little bit more grip there should be on the track. You see De Silva and Litchfield really going at it right now. Those two have had great battles all night. Farmer just sitting there waiting, but he has a very aggressive Johns behind him. And finally, a new person has claimed the fastest lap. It's Clark in the 11. Great to see.
Getting some great green flag action here in the books. Got Corey Clark trying to charge his way up through the field. He's seen the lead a few times. See Samuel Litchfield here trying to make a move here on the 37, or on the 25. "21 laps to go. 18 really slow there, blocking the 11. Close call there for the 18. Gonna break. Sorry.
With how we've raced tonight, you really got to assume that gap is a lot smaller than it actually is between you and the other driver. You can't be taking too much of side-by-side opportunities right there, especially like that, where there is a chance that your front is going to collide with the back of another car.
It's like the warning labels they put on the mirrors of cars.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's objects in mirrors may appear closer than they are. It's the other way around.
Oh.
They may appear further than they actually are, because this has been interesting, to say the least. It's bad when drivers just keep causing wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck. But it's when it's iRacing. It's not just the drivers.
That outside factor really affecting everything is always just so frustrating, because you don't have anyone to blame. You can't even blame yourself, because it's the sim that you pay a lot of money to use and you have a lot of money poured into causing it. It's frustrating when you really, really spend time and money investing into something, getting good at it, and it turns out the way it has tonight.
It's $13 a month. $15 per track, or $11 per track, $15 per car, $25 a year for custom paint schemes. Put that into perspective. Just how much we pay to be on the service. And then there's Roscoe running 3 laps down. I don't know. I definitely think that I don't know if iRacing is going to put out a patch for this. The Gen 6 cars aren't really used anymore, unfortunately. I definitely think that Chris Lyotta and Chris Rosca and Sweeney and hopefully myself need to sit down and have a conversation about what we do going forward. Because I definitely feel like, again, it's only getting worse. So, I don't know. I'm just the commentator. Don't take anything from me.
It's been a rough night. It's been a lot of emotions. And we're finally getting near the end of it. 15 to go on the next lap. The top 4 are running very consistently right now. Clark is just waiting in that 11 to try and get into this. I think he may sit back for a little bit, try and wait for a wreck. De Silva and Litchfield have had an incredible battle as Farmer. He's going to go down and try and get Litchfield now. As they go 3 wide into this turn, Litchfield getting a little loose right there. Going to be side by side with De Silva. Not backing off of this, but he's going to have to go back in line right here. John's going to try and take his turn. Getting beside the 9 of Farmer. Litchfield looked like he wanted to throw a little bit of a block down there and try and get past De Silva at 25, but wasn't able to. John's now going to be in a battle with Litchfield. He's going to be able to pass. Going for the lead now. He's a little far out there. Just needs a little bit more, and he's going to get right back in line. Goes a little bit too far. Goes in the wall. Farmer now going to be able to pass him.
And Trenton Johns hit the wall there. Just swerved too hard. Gonna see them battling here off the corner. Stay out of the danger netcode zone. 14 laps to go here at Auto Club. All drivers should be good on fuel. Should be.
A lot of speed from De Silva right now. He had the fastest lap on that last lap, so for himself out of the pack. So he's going to try and keep that pace going. Samuel Litchfield and Corey Clark really caught up to him in Sector 1. But in Sector 2, he kind of pulls it right back out. Still, Litchfield and Clark are making up a lot of time on De Silva right now. Clark clocking a 40.558 that last lap, and it's showing on the track right now. He's making such good time. He's right beside the 37 of Litchfield. Falls a little bit behind, and he gets into Johns. That's pure contact. Johns around. No spatial awareness right there, and Johns race with 13 to go gets halted. No.
That's completely on the 13.
100%. And an already emotional night. And we got to hear Race Control talk about it. Trenton Johns has already had a lot of emotions given. To add on to it, just gets crashed into and spun right there on really such a good run for him. Oh. You know, if we had, a Burnt Rubber Racing Association podcast, Robert, we'd have a 2-hour episode.
If we had a Burnt Rubber Racing Association radio moments, we'd have a 2-hour episode. Oh my.
We'd have to keep that one uncensored. I'm not going through and censoring all of it.
Let's we haven't talked to Corey Clark. Let's bring him in. Hey Corey Clark, it's Robert McCain Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Very interesting incident between you and the 18. Walk us through that one.
Looked like I had enough room to come up the track. Spotter said I was clear, came up the track. Looks like he slammed on the brake, got loose.
Just an unfortunate wreck. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Seems like it's worked out for him. Both Clarks, Corey Clark and Gary Clark, sitting 1-2 right now. Corey Clark has been running really, really good laps. How's the fastest lap right now with a 39.1? So he's taking that to his advantage. And he's going to have a really good shot at this one. It is so jarring to see two Clarks in the top 2 right now.
Yeah, they're on the outside row. Clark and Clark.
It's got to be a new show. Which paint scheme do you think is better?
That of the Clarks?
Yeah.
The 22, easy.
No, I don't know. I think the 11's gray and black, and more gray and more black, and no sponsor and the black on it. I think it looks really good.
It's simple. It's an iRacing paint scheme. I like the rowdy throwback.
God, I just hate minimalization now.
Some minimalization. Most of it, yes. I like the new, for example, it's on the back of the Goodwrench machine. It's the old one, but I like the new Burger King logo. That's a good example. Minimalization done well. The new NASCAR logo, I kind of like it.
I love that thing. I think it looks great.
Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I have, it's funny talking about it. I have 2 die casts sitting on my desk in front of me. I have a bunch, but I have two very good looking paint schemes, but just for reference, I have the Sports Clips 18 of Kyle Busch. It's white and red. And then I have this very bright, punchy 17 Matt Kenseth DeWalt Ford Fusion, or Taurus. 2 very different, obviously with a very minimalistic paint scheme, and then we have that. Very bright.
Beautiful.
Yeah, talk about the 11 compared to the 22, or, whatever as the pace car pulls off here, the 9 compared to the 18. Let's round this out with no netcode, 9 to go, green flag back out. Weird launcher from the 22 of Gary Clark as he takes the green.
There's a lot of contact early, and Litchfield is around. 22 also going to be taken out in it. The 84 catching the brunt of it. And Robert, let's round what out? What are you talking about rounding out? We got more caution laps to run. That is so much damage on the 22 right there. The 84 trying to get his car together, and I think he just hit somebody.
Whoops. Too far.
Oh. Did he take somebody out with him? And he spun? Oh, he did. Oh, no.
It's right on board.
Litchfield using him as a ramp. Purely
accident.
I think it was. He didn't. Journeau was moving in such an unpredictable way. Litchfield could not possibly read that. Tries to cut down to get away from him, and the 84 just turns right back down onto him. Litchfield going to have a little bit of damage right there. Luckily did not spin, hitting him. Just used him as a ramp, kind of.
Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because what happened was netcode, green flag, bounce back down. Netcode, the 22, netcode's off the 25, straight up into the 37. Let's run aboard the bloom cam. You can see here 4 wide. You see 4 wide. I believe that was contact. So you can
caused by netcode.
Yes, you can see here. That's netcode. They never touch.
That's
also that's netcode.
Chris hasn't called the race.
Please.
I think he's just gonna send us the green light checkered here soon. I would not be surprised. Put Roscoe on the lead lap while we're at it. Just give him free 6 laps.
Well, let's bring in the other Clark. Let's bring in Gary Clark. Gary, it's Robert and Wolf here in the booth. You got a copy.
Who are you talking to?
You, sir. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very heavy netcode incident there. Walk us through that one.
Oh, I started to spun the tires when I took off, and then I thought I took off too quick and had the lift, and then 37 put us all wide there.
Yeah, just another unfortunate racing incident. Sitting back here in 6th, looking for your first win here of the season. If you think you can get it done, how do you think you're going to get it done here with 5 to go?
Well, to be honest with you, if I was a little better in 1 and 2, I probably could, but I'm kind of not very good in 1 and 2. But yeah, I'd totally call that a racing deal. It just, if I wouldn't have spun the tires, it probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, well, good luck, and hopefully you can finish this thing clean and maybe for a podium.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. It sure be nice.
It would be. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Pace car, pace truck, about to pull off here. 5 laps will decide the winner here in Fontana, and hopefully not by netcode. Go through the Geico restart zone, and we're back green once again here at Auto Club. Good launch there for the 25 of Danny De Silva. Corey Clark, Trevor Kelly side by side here. You can see Trenton John sending it almost 3. Let's finish this clean and green, boys.
It really would be hard not to. We only have 5 cars on the lead lap right now. So, as long as they don't wreck each other, have a good clean race to the finish. 5 to go. Coming up on 4 to go. De Silva still leading. 36 Kelly trying to find some bit of space to jump out and get him. Got to keep an eye on that 18 of Trenton Johns as well. Tim and Farmer are going to start battling it out for 3rd right here. Farmer not having too much of an issue with it. Sliding a little bit along the bottom right there. Going to be able to get the pass. John's going to have to fall in line with him when he comes down. That happens. 36 Kelly and De Silva They're battling for the lead right now. 36 Kelly has to get right behind De Silva again. Try to get some more air off his car to launch back up. He goes high right here. Meet De Silva again at that wall. Farmer really catching up now. He has a lot of speed in that car. And with 3 to go, this is going to be a close finish.
Yes, it is indeed. See, we're going too wide here for a second. Trevor Kelly, Travis Farmer. Trevor Kelly and Trenton John still looking for their first wins. Travis Farmer looking to go back-to-back, and Danny De Silva looking to back up, I believe, his Daytona 500 win. Coming to 2 to go, almost to the white flag. Almost contact with the 25 and the 36. 36 moves the 25 up the track. Trevor Kelly side by side for the lead. 2 to go. Trevor Kelly all alone there at the bottom, not getting any drafting help. Dives deep into turn 1, trying to get in front of the 25. Gonna try to cut him off, not gonna work. Got the 18 behind him. 2 Kyle Busch paint schemes are at the bottom, fighting for a win. Got to make it through turns 3 and 4 to make the white flag, because the next flag will then end the race. We're there, white flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Finally, Danny De Silva maintaining the field here at Auto Club. Travis Farmer, though, right behind him, getting ready to pounce on any sort of mistake. He dives down deep in the corner. The 36 is going to be hoping that these two wreck each other. Really close side by side, heading down the backstretch. We may be looking at a photo finish here. I don't know, though. The 25 has great maintain of the field. The 9 on his back bumper. It's not going to be enough. Coming out of turn 4 to the start finish line, it's going to be Danny De Silva here in Fontana, and a photo finish for 3rd. Trevor Kelly gets it.
Danny De Silva getting his 2nd win of the season. His 3rd podium. Finished 2nd at Atlanta. What a finish and what a season for him. Travis Farmer right behind him. Those two going to make it up in the points. Absolutely incredible. And that photo finish for 3rd. Barely made out. Slow it down. That is incredible.
Trevor Kelly by that much. Danny De Silva goes to burn it down. Look at the finishing results here from Auto Club. Danny De Silva, amidst all odds, beats the netcode and wins here at Auto Club. Travis Farmer, Trevor Kelly round out your podium. Trenton Johns, Corey Clark round out your top 5. Gary Clark, Christopher Rosca, Jordan Journeau, Samuel Litchfield, Michael Ponder Jr., Michael Durham, and Alex J. Sweeney round out your top 12 here at Auto Club.
What a night. Just what a night. We have a lot to wrap up after these interviews.
We do indeed. We're going to kind of do these rapid fire here. Going to bring in Trevor Kelly finishing 3rd. Trevor Kelly, it's Robert McCain Wolfie here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Finishing photo finish podium. What has been a very chaotic race. How do you feel surviving the netcode and coming home 3rd here at Auto Club?
Oh, good. I ran in the back most of the race, just trying to keep the car clean. Yeah, I ended up becoming the victim of the code, but I thought, or at least I felt like I had a race tonight.
Yeah, it was plagued by netcode. Decent race, though. Go celebrate what's your first podium of the season, and hopefully we'll see you back in here very soon.
Yeah, I haven't raced since Daytona, so I hope I can get on again and do another race here soon. Then.
I'd love to see you back. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Finishing in the second position here at Auto Club is Travis Farmer. Unable for interview. And wins last and certainly not least is your winner tonight, Danny De Silva. Our first repeat winner gets it done at Daytona and gets it done here at Auto Club. Danny De Silva, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you. It was not the easiest, but we got it done.
Yeah, plagued by netcode. You survived the chaos, though. Walk us through this race.
Well, just like a lot of the races that I've done previously, I definitely wanted to try and just find my groove, find my speed, and where I place in the race. And luckily for me, it was towards the front very early on, and me and Sam and Rosca had a pretty good strategy going. We all made some really good strategy calls, picked to come in for tires at the right time. And just towards the end of the race, we made the right choice on tires. Unfortunately, we had a little hiccup towards the end there with the 2 cars ahead on older tires. It was kind of hard to make a decision. We had to make an in-the-moment choice, and might have not been the best one. But fortunately for me, it came out pretty okay.
Yeah, exactly. Did come out pretty okay. Go celebrate a podium and a win, and hopefully we'll see you back in victory lane next week.
Yep, thank you very much.
It's over.
Are you ready to go through it all, Robert?
I mean, I think we have. There'll definitely be some discussions behind the scenes after this, but what an entertaining race here from Auto Club. I'm Robert McKay. Alongside me, as always, is Wolfie. We'll see you next week as the BRRA Cup Series heads to Las Vegas, yet another intermediate track for 100 laps of action here, there in Las Vegas. After that, we go to Portland, our first road course of the season. Looking forward to that. We'll see you then. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you Monday for the MRL Legends and Super Late Model Tour. But if not, we'll see you right back here Thursdays, as always, for the Green Flag Racing Network.